Hey everybody. So now I'm going to show you guys how to use a beater. I braided these in. I'm going to do another tutorial and do a few of these braids so y'all can see. I wanted to do them first to see if I could still do them before I give up, and then I did a video. But I should have did a video when I was halfway done, but I wasn't sure if I was going to complete them or not, but I did. So I'm going to show y'all how to use a beater. I got these from the West End Mall in Georgia. They were like $1 or $2, no more than $2. I got these beads for $2.99 from the West End. They have a little glitter in them. I got my favorite rubber bands, any rubber bands, $1.99. I got 500. So some things, trying to order some things online are not cheaper, because I try to order rubber bands online. Rubber bands are like $10 online. You can go right in the store and get them for $2. So sometimes everything is not always better. Better. You would think that online everything will be cheaper, but some stuff is cheaper, some stuff ain't. Some stuff's just the same price, and you save gas money by going online. But yeah, I was trying to order my beads and my so I'm just gonna cut a hole in the back of this so that I can keep the rest of the beads in here and put them in a bag. Just cut a little hole right here. It's 2 in here, so that's more convenient than having one. I always recommend buying 2. I asked them for 2, and 2 are already in the pack, because one might break. So if you're doing someone else's hair, I'm using a white one so you guys can see what's going on better. So it comes with a red one too. So if one breaks, you can still finish doing the hairstyle. And these cut beading time in half. It shouldn't even take that long. So you just fill the beater up. You can do a pattern if you want. It's up to you. Right now, I just want to put them on there, so I'm not going to do no pattern. I'm just going to put them on there so y'all can see. But sometimes I'll do like 2 of one color, 3 of another color. Just, you can come up with any kind of pattern you want. And it actually looks kind of cool. I'll do a pattern maybe next time, but this time I just want to get them on there, because I've been wanting to do it since last night, but I didn't feel like doing it, so I'm just gonna put them on there. And there's so many beads on here, you possibly could pick one color for the whole thing and have enough. I don't know. It looks like there's so many that you could say, okay, I want all yellow, or I want all clear. You might actually have enough in here. I don't know how many beads. It don't say how many beads it is, but they just filled it on up. But you can fill the beater up. That's the smart thing to do. Just fill it up with beads. And if you want to do a pattern, do a pattern. I want to do a pattern, but I'm not about to do a pattern right now. It looks cool. It looks more uniform with a pattern. But there's nothing wrong with putting them on there either. Because that's what I normally do. Pretty much most of the time when I bead hair, I have like some sort of pattern. And that makes it normally look cooler. Especially when I'm doing a client's hair, I always do like a pattern. I might do 2 clear, 2 of each color, and then I have the colors in order each time. And that kind of makes it look really cool. But anyways, we ain't got time for all that. So then you decide how many beads you want on each braid. My hair's kind of long, so it should be able to hold like 7 beads on each braid. And still have some longevity on your clients. You don't some people put oil on the rubber bands too. I just like any rubber band, so I'm not going to even mess with it. So you're going to take your hand and put it at the 7th bead so you know where it's at. And then, yeah, well, you don't want to do that first. First, you want to put the hair through the hole. at the end of the beater. So don't put beads past this hole. I meant to say that. Then you want to calculate out how many beads you want to put on there. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you just pull the hair, the beads through the hair. And you don't want to do the break for these particular beads. You don't want to do so you can go back and count it. So that looks like 6 beads. One bead didn't make it. You don't want to do your braids too thick for these beads, or it won't go on there. So the small braids work out good. So you want to take the hair, the end of the hair at the last bead, and you just want to like cuff the bead. So put the hair around the bead, and the end should be going inward inside of the bead. Then you want to take the rubber band, and you just want to keep going around until there's no more rubber band. You want to put them on there tight enough so that you don't have beads falling out everywhere where you go. So you're going to keep going around until it's tight. Now when it starts to feel tight like that, you can only fit like your finger in there and it's kind of tight. That should be tight enough, because you want to be able to get them off too. If you want to change them, or later on you want to do a pattern. So then recalculate them. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Hold on. I know I just added an extra bead on there. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, there's 7. Okay. So always just check. So then now that you got the beater already full of beads, you can just keep try not to do like the same color too many times, because that kind of sometimes to throw the way your beads look off. I mean, I'm just gonna put them on there anyways, but or what you can do to stop that is put the ones up to where the color keeps repeating, and then put those back in the pile. So I got 4 that are different colors. These 3 are all the same color, and it's just gonna throw my pattern off some. So I can always throw 2 back in there. But I'm at this point, like I said, I just want to get the beads on, so I'm not even gonna throw nothing back in there. I'm just gonna put them on. So we're gonna go to the next braid and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you want to put the same amount of beads on each braid at least. That'll give you some sort of symmetry. My hair's not that thick, so my braids aren't that big, so it should slide right on there. Now it's easier to slip the beads on the normally on the end of the hair. So that's what I just did to get it on there a little easier. So that's 6. Hold on, get closer, because oh no, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just check each time. Fold the hair over the bead like that. See how it's folded over? Then you want to put the rubber band right there where your fingers at. You want to fold enough hair so that it'll lock the bead in place so they don't fall off. I'm going to show y'all how to extend the braids as well to make them longer. And I'm going to show y'all how to do the braids, how I did the braids. Because I'm going to re-braid a few of them on here. I haven't did my hair in small braids in a while, so I just did the best I can, y'all. It's been a minute, so y'all know, because my old channel was on here, so it's been a long time since I did small braids in my head. I did individuals, but I haven't did them any small braids. Looks like the ends of these are different than they were. They weren't so thick before. They look like they thick enough overnight. Maybe some of them came loose a little bit. I don't know. While I was sleeping, I don't know. Normally it doesn't do that, but that's weird. They just seem thicker. 2, 3. So it's better to do do this right after you're done braiding, so they don't, so your braids don't unravel, so it'll be easier to get the beads on. Cause it's been like a few days since I braided it, so I don't know. Normally they don't unravel while I'm sleeping, but for some reason, they look like they've unraveled. Like I said, it's been a long time since I did it, so I still know what I'm doing. I mean, people that do hair, it's like riding a bike. You ain't gonna forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. You're not gonna forget, and you're gonna know. You know, it's not something you just forget. Like driving a car or riding a bike, you're not gonna just forget. So do it as tight as you can, but you want to leave at least probably like a finger space, and then when you're done doing that, you just make sure you pull the beads down. You really don't want the rubber bands to show, so you want to thin that out as much as possible. You want the bead to kind of come down and cover it, because it looks better. See how it looks better like that? It doesn't. That right there is not what you want to do. I was rushing just now, and I made the rubber band too thick. You want the bead to kind of cover the rubber bands up, so then it covers up how you put them on. Kind of looks more neater like that, if you can. Sometimes, hey, it's inevitable. Like I said, it looks like the braids thickened up or something. I don't know. When I first did them, the ends didn't look like that. So it's better to just put, if you're gonna put beads on, put them on right away. Don't wait. I'm gonna refill the beater up. And they actually have thinner beaters. The thinner beaters probably be easier to use, but this one, it looks like it's harder to break, so it's much better. Just don't I mean, if you only got one beater, make sure you go buy you another one whenever you go out, because you know it's nothing like doing someone's hair and you're done, and then this thing just splits in half and you can't really complete your style with what you were your plan out. You want to be able to finish what you started, you know. And just pay attention, so you don't have too many reoccurring double colors or triple colors. So then, if you're not trying to get that uniform look, you just want to have whatever look. You know, you want to mix them up, have them a mixed up look like I'm doing. You can have different colors. You don't want to have the same color keep repeating. Just kind of pay attention, because I wasn't even paying attention. That's how I had a lot of right behind each other repeat colors. And you just look for try to look for colors you haven't used, like pink or whatever. I have a lot of pink on there, and I like pink. Also, sometimes I would do like the bottom color, all one color, to make it look uniform. So like this bottom bead, all of them will be green or whatever, just to make them all look uniform. So, but I'm not doing all that right now. I just want to show you guys how to use a beater and what a beater is, because when I didn't know what it was, when I found out what it was, I felt kind of silly. I mean, all that time I had been putting beads on the old-fashioned way, and I can show y'all that too, because there's other methods of that. It just takes so much more time when you can just do this quickly. You just slide the beads up and you're done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold up, let me count that again. 3. Okay. So sometimes when you waited a long time, like I did, it's easier. So count them again before you put the rubber band on every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I said, sometimes it's easier. I'll show you again. To just, if you have waited so long to bead it, it's easier to just bead, starting from that little tiny end. You don't have to put the whole half a braid in there. I'm gonna show y'all on the next braid what I did, why it slid up on there so easy, because I hadn't did it in a while, like I said, But I used to do it all the time. Like I see kids here, all kind of stuff. I used to use it all the time. Use beaters and stuff all the time. And I'm gonna show y'all what I just learned again because it's been so long. What I remembered again because it's been so long. So this is a thicker braid. You see, it's gonna be harder to get the beads on there. So you're gonna take the end. See where it's kind of thin at? That's the only part you're gonna put inside the beater. Don't put the beater all the way up here. That's gonna make it harder because you got to realize that piece is gonna have to go in half for the beads to go on it. If this piece goes in half, it's a lot easier for the bead to go on it. So bead at the end. That's more easier. So 1, 2, 3. What is this? Is that a bead? Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7. So see, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. It's gonna be okay. That's kind of hard to do. Never mind. Scoot it down a little bit if it's too hard to do. So scoot the beater down even more. See how I got just the end on there, and then pull it up. It's like I said, it's been, I had these braids in for, I braided them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I gotta add one more bead. I had these braids in for 2 days before I put the beads on. So that's too long, you know. The ends, I guess, unraveled or something. I don't know. Normally that doesn't happen. I didn't normally see when the ends of people's braids do that. That's not normal. Normally it'll just stay together. So I don't know. Especially if you straighten it. Normally what'll happen is, especially if you have naturally curly hair, when you take a shower and stuff, it will hold the braid together even tighter. It won't go nowhere. The braids normally just fold under. But I don't know. It's been a while, so I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna trip. So, as you can see, in like 5 minutes, I'm almost halfway done. Seven. Okay. Always check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Can you help it? Try not to use your mouth. That's kind of nasty, especially on other people. Like, people do it. I see them doing it all the time, but that's kind of nasty, especially with coronavirus going on. If you can't help it, just put a mask on when you put your beads on. Then, you know, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, then when you try to put it in your mouth, you'll have time to remember, like, oh, shoot, I can't be putting my rubber bands in my mouth. You got the mask on, you know, then it'll stop you from putting the rubber bands in your mouth so much. Because I know it's like a habit. Especially if you use them on other people. You don't, I haven't been doing other people's hair like that anyway, so it wouldn't even matter. But I'm just saying, as far as other people are concerned that do actually have a clientele, which seems like some people don't even care, as long as, you know, they can get their hair done. They could care less if you're sticking stuff in your mouth or not. They'd be happy to get it done. just try not. I'm just trying not to repeat the colors at least 3 times. If it repeats twice, it's okay. I don't want to have like one braid with just all one color on it. I want it to be, you know, colorful. But if one is repeated twice, it's okay. I just want to get them on here, like I said, and show y'all, give y'all an idea of how to put them on. Y'all can come with your own patterns and stuff. I'll probably do a pattern on the next video because I was kind of in a hurry to pop these on there to pull it off. So that's the truth. That's what that is all about, being in a hurry. Okay. So how colorful that is. That's cute. Okay, so I really was gonna put some clear beads, but then I seen the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the colorful beads, and I was like, oh, that'll be cute. So recheck it. 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And just keep on going so you can get done. Keep flipping the braid over. I think I got like 22, so braids in my hair. Counted them. 9. Oh, no, you know what? I got like 21 braids in my hair at the top, and then I have 4 at the bottom, so 21, 22, 23, about 25 braids. So that's almost half. That's 6. Oh, that's a little more than 6. 2, 4, 6. That's 7. So I'm almost halfway done. That's pretty quick. You know, this is way better. You can use aluminum foil on the ends to get the beads on quicker, but it's still going to take you a long time like that. That method is, like I said, this is the easiest method, and before I knew about the beater, man, I was lost. And one day, I think I was on YouTube, and I seen someone else use it. It was a long time ago. I'm talking about five or 6 years ago, and that changed my life. So little bitty hacks and knacks can really help you. It's good to watch other people's channels. Then you can learn stuff. You know, sometimes people think they know everything, but you don't. You know, and we learn from each other. You know, so it's good to look at other people's stuff. Don't be so closed-minded, like, you know, oh, I got this, I know this. You know, learn something from someone else too. People are learning from you. Why not learn from them? They might know an easier way to do something. 4, 5, 6, 7. So just look at their channels too and give them a chance. You may not be interested in everything they do, but look at stuff. Look, you know, just kind of glance through there. You may learn something. You know, sometimes you might not learn anything, but you know, I learned from just even looking at stuff I already know how to do. I learned something, a new way to do it, because other people do stuff differently. Everybody does things the way they do it. Some people like to braid real small. Some people like to get it done quicker. I see that the people that I've seen that are getting it done quicker, they are doing bigger partings and stuff. Or there's ways to make it look small when it's not. It isn't as small as it looks. I don't have that many pinks, and I like pink. I like pinks and purples, so I make sure I have some pink and purple on there. Make sure when you pull a few beads out, you have them, you know, all colors. Look through the colors, because I was realizing, where's all the pink? I'm putting all these beads on here. Ain't no pink. You know, make sure you got a little baby blue, you know. Just look and make sure you got some of the little orange. You know, make sure you got all the colors mixed in. Shoot. I mean, there's so many in here. This is enough. This is enough to do like 3 or 4 kids' hair. If you got a big family and you're trying to save money, that's enough to do your whole family, you know. And then you could take a nice picture of it and you might get some customers. You know, if you do hair and you're trying to make a little money off of this, you know, you take, so I accidentally repeated too many times there. You know, you can always, take pictures, have your family, you know, you got 3 daughters, you do all their hair with the same, like, different color beads. You can do different patterns or whatever, mix one, you know, and then once you can do a little photo shoot. And then, you know, it takes off from there. And sometimes, some of these styles you don't have to braid. I've seen people put beads on the end of twists too. I think that's cute. You don't have to braid it all the time. I mean, or know how to braid to use beads. And I can show y'all one of those styles as well later on. But right now, we're on to cornrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. One more. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta count it twice because your hand just misses one. But try not to eat the rubber bands. I mean, a lot of people, especially with COVID-19 going on, just try to be more conscientious of what you're doing. Because a lot of people are very good braiders and very good hairstylists, but they like to put, I mean, even better at it than I am, but they like to put things in their mouth. And it's like, you can pass germs and infections like that. A mouth is can be a clean or a dirty place. Depends. Did you brush your teeth before you braided my hair? You know, sometimes you can wake up in the morning when you have customers who want their hair done. They'll be at your door before you can even get out the bed, get and brush your teeth and take a shower. That's how it used to. That's how it used to be when I used to do hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I couldn't get out the bed without people being at my door. I mean, right now somebody would be knocking at my door. Hey girl, can I take you with me? I gotta I need you to sew some hair for me. They'll pick me up, take me to the hair store, take me to their house. They'll feed me, everything. So you get good at this. This can be a rewarding side hustle or a career. I don't know what happened. It just, you know, with the epidemic, I don't know, maybe it'll be a little harder to do this career, but even before the epidemic, I guess with the recession, things just went downhill for me. You know. So I'm more than halfway done now. I think, I don't know. Just keep putting them on there. I'm trying to get done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you see I'm sliding them on the end. Don't forget that. 1, 2, 3. Because sometimes people fast forward to the video, so let me repeat that. But it's better to just sometimes just listen to people. And you know, people don't get their money and stuff sometimes because you fast forward it to do stuff. You know, they don't, if their commercials don't play, they don't get paid. Some certain people don't get paid. Ooh, this rubber band is big. I don't want to run around a whole bunch of times with this one. Ah. Say, where the other beads at? No, that's not 7. Okay. And it doesn't really take long to bead. So it's a quick process. It's not really that time consuming. You might want to cut your hole a little bigger than that. That's the only problem I got. Trying to dig in there and grab them, and I'm in a rush. Time consuming. it's better, like, if you buy a little plastic bin, you could just dump them in there. Like a big bin. That's what I used to do. The little bitty square tubs, I used to just put my daughters in there. I threw her old beads away. I should have kept those. I could have just used those. And you can also clean them if you use them on customers and stuff. You don't want them back after you let the customers use them. If you take someone's hair down, you just need to throw them in the trash, especially with the epidemic going on. But if you want to reuse some that you already had around the house, somebody's like, well, I don't care, just put some beads on their hair, whatever you got. You can bleach them and stuff, you know. Soak them in some bleach water, you know, and make sure you rinse the bleach off good, you know, and you can do that. You can soak all your, you know, if they're used from your child and, you know, you want their second hand, and, you know, somebody, because sometimes you just have those customers that just don't have nothing. They be like, and you don't have time to go to the store. Like, say you don't have a car. What if you can't afford a car, you know, and, you know, they're like, well, just throw anything on there. You can bleach them. I recommend just buying them brand new, but sometimes you just can't do that. You don't have it like that. You got to do what you can do. And with these, you can put these, since they're brand new, you can just use some. That's why I said don't put nothing in your mouth. And whatever's left, you can use on other people. There's plenty. There's enough for at least 4 people, maybe 5 people in this box. I mean, you have to have extremely long hair to use up all these beads. That's why I said I was going to make my hair longer. I'm going to do that still, and I'm going to put more beads on it. I may do like this many beads on each one. But that's later on. I don't have time to do that today. I was supposed to be showing y'all that last night. But I want to put my beads on, man. I earned it. I've been working hard, you know. I earned that. Screw that. I'm about to put my beads on. So 1, 2, 3. Just like a little kid. 4, 5, 6, 7. Y'all like, dang, we learning how to count too. Then double check it every time before you put the rubber band on. Because sometimes while you're grabbing the rubber band, one bead might just slip off or something. You don't know. I never did a design where I put different amounts of beads on each braid at the end. I always put the same number of beads because it looks more uniform and it looks better to me. So if I'm using 5 beads, I use 5 beads. Now there's another design that I did that was really cool. My hair was braided and I had beads inside of the braids. I had, like, inside of the braid there were beads. Now that was pretty cool, but that's also time consuming. I'm at a race for time right now, so I'm just trying to put these on here and get up out of here. I just wanted to do something cool. I haven't been on here in a minute, and I want to do something cool to keep y'all interested. That some of y'all might not know. Something I didn't even know at one point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I felt really dumb. I was like, dang, so this is how people are getting the beads on so fast. Because I had been doing kids' hair, and I had been putting them beads on the old school way. You know, doing this can cut hours of time out. You know how long? If it's taking me about an hour or 30 minutes to put these on, just imagine if I didn't have a beater, how long that would take. And then to sit up there and try to do a pattern, that could take you 2 hours just to put beads on. Or 3 hours, depends, you know. You got to sit there and put, you know, the kid, if it's a kid, they might want to take a break. So that's why I said 3 hours. You might say, well, you know, let me give them like 30 minutes to chill. Because, you know, they get tired too. They want to move around and stuff. They might get tired of sitting there. You say, let me get them a little break, you know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I may not be able to show y'all the whole extending video when I extend them real long because like I have my baby and stuff. But I'm gonna do a few first, and then I'm probably gonna make a video of the end part, like half of them, like I did this video, cause I don't know. So just keep filling your beater up, doing the same thing. I'm gonna braid some of these, re-braid some of these braids though, so y'all can see how I braided them in there, and then put beads on. But the way I part it is I always hold a mirror in the front and I hold a mirror in the back. I mean, I have, see that mirror right there? I have hold a mirror in front of me and I just part it like that. That's how I can see the back. No one's perfect, but you want to look like you came out of the salon, even if you did it yourself. You know, you don't want to be looking like, you want to look like, you want it to look like someone else did it. You know, you want it to look good. You want people to compliment you and say, "Oh, I did it myself." Oh, wow, dang. Good at that. Let me can I get your number, you know? And it takes off from there. But because of the epidemic, another thing is you just might want to know how to do it yourself. Shoot, you might not want other people touching on you. You just might want to, you might be nervous, you know? People coughing and stuff. You don't know who you can trust. You know, you're looking over your shoulder. You're like, hey, who can I trust right now? And you really, if even doctors and stuff are catching it and stuff, you don't know who to trust. All you can do is pray, and the person that you can trust is God. You know, that's it. Trust God. You know, that's it. Know that. Know that. Know that. Whoa. Yeah, I'm in such a hurry. Beads are flicking everywhere, y'all. But I knew it was a quick thing because I've been doing this a long time. I haven't did it in a while, but I know beading is a quick thing. With a beater, it's so quick. I mean, this is really quick. Compared to, just imagine, I mean, if it's taking me that long to do that, it would have took a long, long time. So always leave enough space for your braid to go through. And you can, because I've seen people bead, you know, go that high, and some people go lower. Depends on you, how big your hands are. I have little bitty hands, so the beater can go, I can put it in there easier like that. I mean, it's fine for me, but if your hands are bigger, you might need to leave a bigger hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know one time I just had one braid, had what I did, like 8 beads or 10 beads on each braid, and one time I missed one up. I had like 7 beads on one, and then all the other braids were right. And I was like, what the heck was I doing? So I guess I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. So it's not that many left. I'm not gonna keep counting them. I'm just gonna get it done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. That's 4. And that's 3. So that's 7. Sometimes you'll be trying to count them and you'll run over one. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to put a rubber band in my mouth too, you know. I was like looking at it and I'm like, yeah, I mean, it just feels right, you know, but it's not right. Especially if you might use them on someone else. So just watch out for that. And another way to stop from doing that is just take some, if you just have to put them in your mouth, take some out and put them on a plate or something. Put, you know, if you know you only gonna need 20, put, you know, them, and then whatever's left, throw them in the trash, you know, if you feel like I have to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hate to talk to my videos, but I haven't had time to edit my videos and take all the talking out and all this stuff, so, and to make them look some kind of way, so yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 7. So just quickly bead it. trying to see if I can, how fast I can do it, since I haven't did it in a while. But next time we'll see with more beads how long it takes me. Like I said, just pay attention to your colors. If you're running out of colors, just pull some more beads out. Make sure you're looking for other colors. I might have to make that whole little bit because I can't find no blue, no baby blue, and no pinks. Something going on. You know, we're having a pink. We're having a pink drought. And pink even looks good on guys, you know. I didn't want no gang colors. You gotta be careful. So that's why I just got the rainbow. I know that's not like a gang, so I try to be careful with that. That's why I don't do blue or red. I was looking for clear, which isn't no gang, so. But then I seen these clear rainbow, and I was like, oh, this is cute. This is kid friendly, and it's cute. So since I'm a mom, people friendly, fun looking, makes me look a little, I guess, a little more approachable. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Look, to me, I just look a little funner. I'm young, trying to make myself look more younger. Stop looking so, you know, don't be dull. I don't have to rush to be older. 4, 5, 6, 7. And just because you're older doesn't mean you're dull either. No, didn't mean it. Hopefully I didn't offend nobody. 1, hold on, 1, 2, 3, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, sure. I don't have time to be sitting there waiting on somebody else to do theirs because I got things I'm trying to do too today. I hate when I have to keep wait on someone else when I'm trying to handle my things. I don't like that. That's not nice. Do your things on your time. Don't mess my time up. So, got 4 more left. Let me hurry up while I'm talking. So I could be done on my time limit. On my time limit, 3, because I already showered. I just got my clothes on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And sometimes when people make videos on here, they'll put something down on when they do their hair, and then when they get done, they'll put their nice little outfit on and spin around. I mean, I would love to do that stuff. I just don't have a video. I didn't download all the video editing. And I want to get some stuff on here. So I said it's better to just put it on here than to never put it on here at all. I mean, it is kind of ghetto looking, but it's better to have something than nothing at all. At 7. Okay. Hope I didn't miss no braids because it looks like I got 3 more left. Yay, countdown. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. So after this, I'm put my clothes on. I'm going out that door. I already have my baby's clothes out. I gotta put my, let's see what I'm gonna put on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. A little bit too much. Got a little too excited there. One too much. One too much. So try to do it as quick as possible. So it takes about an hour to put a little bit of beads on some braids. Or maybe less time than that. I'm talking. But talking ain't got nothing to do with it because while I'm talking, I'm still moving my hands. I didn't stop moving. like I said, there's so many beads in here. You probably could do your head one of each color. You can split. Actually, you can split each color up and put it in a different Ziploc bags and see how many beads you got. If you got time on your hands. Right now, I don't got time on my hands to be doing that. And that's something fun for the kids to do. If you want to, keep the kids busy, they can wash their hands if you're going to use them on customers. Wash their hands and have them separate each color so you know how many beads you got, so you know how many beads you can put on each. Count each bead and organize them in different color bags. The blue with blue, orange with orange, and see what all you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I see I got a lot of greens, but it looks like it's a mix. It looks like it's an even mix. To be honest, just looking at the pack, it looks like an even mix. So you can actually take them in Ziploc bags and do that, and that will be fun for the kids if you want to keep them busy. And they say they say, well, I want to be like you, I want to do hair. You can make them do little stuff like that to keep them busy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I got one more. Cause we ain't trying to go wrong at the end. And this beater didn't break. Sometimes beaters will last you a long time. Sometimes they don't. So that's why I said always have two. You might use them one time and they break. They're all, or sometimes you might use one thousands of times. It never breaks until one day it just breaks. So just be prepared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I haven't found a particular brand that just doesn't break and that's perfect yet, because like I said, I haven't been doing this in a while, so I haven't. But this one did well. Nothing didn't break, and so I still have a brand new one. And it's probably better to buy a new one every time. But if you can't, you can bleach the beater. Between, if you do kids hair all day, you may not have time to go to the store and buy a whole bunch of brand new beaters. So you can just bleach them. And if you want to be nice, because to the moms and stuff, and they may want to change the color of the beads, you can give them a beater to take with them when they leave. You can give it to the parents. Since the COVID-19 is going on, you can give them the rat tail comb and a beater. But if you don't have it like that, you can just bleach it in between kids. Bleach the comb and the beater. So that is how it came out. I'll beat it up. Hey. So I hope this could help somebody. Please comment and subscribe. I need you. Please, subscribe. I need you. Without you, this is pointless. So I need y'all. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. 48 minutes. It's not bad. So about an hour, almost an hour.